am R. Sucharita, Government Degree College, Khairatabad, Hyderabad, Department of English. A warm welcome to the students of BA, BSc, BCom, first year. So in the previous video, we have learnt about grammar, that is noun, and then kinds of nouns are common nouns and proper nouns, abstract nouns and concrete nouns. So today we are going to learn about grammar, collective nouns and compound nouns. They are on page number 11 in first year degree textbook. So today we are going to learn about collective nouns and compound nouns. A collective noun refers to a group of people, animals or things treated as a single unit. For example, army, family, fleet, flock, bunch, team, all these they are called as collective nouns. So a group of people or group of animals, group of people, for example, they may be your classmates, and then group of animals, you can, for example, you can say group of sheep or group of goats, and then or things treated as a single unit. When it is treated as a single unit, for example, it is army, family or fleet. Army is all the soldiers together is called as an army. So which is treated as a single unit. It comes under group of people. In the same way, family is also a group of people and it is treated as a single unit. In the same way, fleet, it refers to the animals. Flock, bunch, refers to the things. Team, all these, they are called as collective nouns. So, a dash of wolves, that means it is a flock of wolves. A dash of flowers, it is a bunch of flowers. And then a dash of sailors, they are a crew of sailors. CREW. A dash of robbers, a band, BAND, a band of robbers. A dash of stars, it is a galaxy of stars. GALAXY. A dash of cattle, it is a herd, HERD, a herd of cattle. Then a compound noun is formed by the combination of two or more words. For example, mother-in-law, school bus, mother-in-law, school bus, bedroom, all these are called as compound nouns. So what is a compound noun? For example, a compound noun, it is formed by the combination. When the two words or more than two words are combined together to make some meaning or sense, then that is called as a compound noun. Combination of two or more words is called as a compound noun. For example, mother is a different word, in is a different word, LAW, law is a different word. But all the three words we are combining together or we are joining them together to make a meaning or to make a sense, and they are joined by the help of hyphens in between. A hyphen is there in between mother and in, and then between in and law there is a hyphen. So all these, when they are joined together, it becomes or when it is combined together, it becomes mother-in-law. So that is only called as compound noun. In the same way, school bus. School is a different word and bus is a different word. So when you combine them, then it becomes logical or it becomes meaningful or sensible. School bus. We come in our school bus daily. So school bus is a compound noun. In the same way, bedroom. Bed is a different word. room is a different word. So when you combine together, they make some sense. So bedroom is also a combination of two words, that is a compound noun. So compound nouns, they can be made up of various types of combinations. So we can see here in this table, the table with compound nouns. So one example of each kind is already done. So noun plus noun. Noun plus noun is school bus. School is noun, bus is also noun. So like that, both the blanks if we fill up. So the first one will be keyboard. Key is noun and board is also noun. So when we join key and board, both the nouns together, when we combine them, they become keyboard, which is a compound noun. In the same way, bedroom. Bed is a different word and room is a different word. When you combine them, it makes some sense and it is a compound noun. And the second one is adjective plus noun. Adjective plus noun is the first one. As an example, he gave you as blackboard. Black is a different word, board is a different word. But when you join them together, when you combine them together, it becomes a compound noun. So black is adjective and board is noun. When adjective and noun together, when they are combined, they become a compound noun. In the same way, red rose. The blank, in the blank you can write down as red rose. So red is an adjective and rose is noun. So when they are combined together, they are meaningful and they are compound nouns. Red rose. In the same way, blue bird. Blue is adjective and bird is noun. So together when you combine them, they become compound nouns. So in the next blank you have to write blue bird. And the third combination is verb plus noun. So swimming is the verb and pool is the noun. So when verb and noun, when they are combined together, they become a compound noun. Verb plus noun. Swimming plus pool is a compound noun. So like that we have to write another one. So here it is dancing doll. Dancing is a verb and then DOLL, doll. Doll is a noun. And then the next one is laughing. Laughing is a verb and then noun is Buddha. Okay, so like that, laughing Buddha, it is a compound noun, verb plus noun. And the third combination is noun plus verb. So noun is hair and verb is cut. So it is haircut. Haircut is a compound noun. So like that, car wash. Car is a noun and wash is a verb. And then a ramp walk. A ramp is noun and then verb is walk. Ramp walk. A ramp walk, it is a compound noun. So these are compound nouns. And then the next one is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So what are countable nouns and uncountable nouns? Countable nouns are people, places, objects, etc., which can be counted. Such nouns can have singular or plural forms. For example, brother, brothers, city, cities, mouse, mice. These can be counted in numbers, as in 2 brothers or 3 cities. Now see countable nouns. Countable nouns, I told you that they are people, they are places, they are objects, that which we can count them. Human beings, it is possible for them to count, that which you can count with your knowledge. you can count them. So such they are called as countable nouns, and these nouns, they can have singular or plural forms. Now brother, brothers, how many brothers you have, you can count them. Then how many cities are there, you can count. In the same way, how many mice are there, like this, or two brothers, three cities, whatever it is, you can count them. How many chairs are there in your home, you can count them. Like that, how many rooms are there in your home, you can count them. So that which we are able to count, how many pens are there, how many pencils are there, how many books are there in your bag, all these humanly it is possible, we can count them. So that is why they are called as countable nouns. And then what are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are concepts, substances, etc., which cannot be counted because they cannot be divided into separate individual elements. For example, water, milk, bread, oil, all these, they cannot be counted. That which is humanly impossible, that which we cannot count. Now the stars of the sky, you cannot count them, or you cannot count sand, or you cannot count rice. So like that, there are so many that which are uncountable. Water, milk, bread, oil, all these, they cannot be counted unless they are separated or unless they are quantified. Okay, so uncountable nouns can however be quantified. Now water can be quantified, milk can be quantified, bread, oil, all these, they can be quantified. If you put them in quantity things, then you can count them. With the addition of countable nouns, as when you put water into a glass, you can say a glass of water. In the same way, water, if you put in 1 liter bottle, it becomes 1 liter of water, or 20 liters of water if it is a very very big bottle. In the same way, liters of milk, there is half liter milk packet, 1 liter milk packet, like that. Okay, 1 liter bottle of milk, when it is quantified, that means when you separate it, then you can count. Okay, in the same way, bread, we say I ate 2 loaves of bread. Okay, 2 loaves of bread, or 3 bottles of oil, or whatever it is. So when you quantify it, then you can do it. So all these, they are called as uncountable nouns. So quantify the following uncountable nouns and make them countable. Luggage. How can you quantify it? You can say you can quantify it by piece of luggage. Okay, and then furniture, you can say items of furniture, or juice, you can say a bottle of juice, a glass of juice. Then paper, bundles of paper. Then glue, you can say a tube of glue or a bottle of glue. Then butter, butter is, you can measure them in grams, or you can measure them in ounces. That is called as butter. Then coffee, cup of coffee, you can say. Okay, I drank a cup of coffee, like that you can quantify it. And in the same way, sugar, cubes of sugar, or a teaspoonful of sugar. Money, money is bundles of money, coins, you can say. All these, they can be measured. And then information, information is a piece of information, thesis of information, like that you can quantify it. So all these are the words which can be quantified. luggage, and then furniture, juice, paper, glue, butter, coffee, sugar, money, and then information. So these are countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So with this we complete grammar, collective nouns, compound nouns, and countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Thank you.